There we go. That's what the problem was. I could never get that thing to stay going. Apparently, loop is not on by default. All right, everyone, we are live. Well,
Hey,
we will be shortly. Uh, okay, so we are going. We're a little bit late in starting the streaming for this. We've done 2 sessions already. But who here remembers what we did last time?
We did a couple tasks for the factions within the college.
Do you remember what factions those were?
one was the Rain Scribe, and I believe the next was the Cascade Bearers.
Yes. Okay.
And so we got some expensive chickens for the Rain Scribe, and then escorted some null obsessed creatures for the Bearers off of the Magambaya. Escorted some null obsessed creatures for the Bearers off of the Magambaya.
Yes, the Pugwampies. Okay. I posted a link to the stream if you guys want to watch. I will not be able to watch because that trying to run OBS and watch my own stream does not work. Just I can never find it. Well, since this is the first stream in which people will see you, starting left to right, let's go ahead and introduce your character. Give a brief description of your character if the image isn't enough of a tell. But since we're starting on the left, Auric, that's you. Pressure. Draken, are you there? Well, shoot. I guess we'll come back to him. Frost.
The description of my character.
Yeah, introduce your character, give a brief description.
All right, my character is Frost Everwood. He is a gray rat folk. The most distinguishing feature on him is the X-shaped scar on his face. He is a what game rules is he's a monk, but gameplay wise, he's a brawler. Gonna be kicking things a lot. And he came to school with his familiar Mrs. Baker, a tiny little rat that he keeps in his shirt.
Let's zoom in on that. See, there you are. Little Miss Baker.
I guess FYI, we can't see the stream, so we don't know in what order we are.
Oh, next up would be Koali.
Okay. Hi, I'm Muvak. I'm playing Koali. Koali is a Coatl who has been kind of turned into a humanoid, weaker form in order to attend school. She's, moderate build, defined muscles, a pair of kind of like, she has two pairs of multicolored feathered wings that you kind of associate with Coatl. One on her back and a second, a much smaller pair that kind of come off her calves. She has like a couple of patches of obvious scales, but then there's the kind of the slight shimmer of kind of others as she turns around. Chin length hair, not really hair anyone else. She has the characteristic slitted pupils of reptiles with kind of a deep green. And if she smiles, you can catch long and sharp canines. So she's here because the Koraku aren't really very experienced in arcane magic, and unlike most of the other Koraku, she kind of showed a talent for that rather than the standard divine. So they sent her here to get an education. And she is here with basically her husband or fiance, Quenty.
Quenty is also a transformed Coatl, and unlike Quali, he has followed the path of the healer. He is a mystic from not from Pathfinder, Starfinder 2e. It works in Pathfinder 2e as well, according to the internet.
Yes,
And
I will agree with that.
He is-
Paizo did go out to say that Starfinder 2nd Edition was intended to be compatible completely with Pathfinder 2nd Edition, not like the weird half compatibility that it had with 1st Edition. But
Fair
continue.
enough. Okay. And Quenty is very similar to Quali here to learn. He probably would not have left the commune if not for Quali needing to. He really, really likes people. He likes connections with people, and he believes firmly in community. This is why he is halfway to being a cleric of Sihuacuatl, who is the Coatl god of community, war, and taking care of children, effectively. That's Quenty.
Adds its own Koali is a magus.
Yes. Next up is Kisek.
Kisik is a green lizard folk ranger. He specializes in more of the outdoorsy things, but he's come here to learn more about the creatures of the world.
Alrighty. Oh, did you say what class you were?
Ranger. Specialized in boosting other people in the party.
Alrighty. And Winnie.
Hello. I'm playing Winnie. Winnie is a elvish gunslinger. She's got kind of like a western thing going on, with some alchemy and, of course, some typical gunslinger stuff. She's rough and tumble, but on the kind of finer side of rough and tumble. At least that's my intentions with her.
Alrighty. I'm gonna try again. Oric, are you there?
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not.
You're not your goblin, so you can't hide.
But I
from
am
us.
still a rogue, so yes, I can still hide.
I cast that laser pointer spell for the 1st edition.
And I'm gone.
Is a laser pointer spell?
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah, it's technically speaking, it only affects felines of intelligence 3 or lower. So I basically just threw a lot of shade at Oric. But anyways, Oric,
Wow.
describe yourself for the audience, if you would, please.
Orc is a half-cork. Technically, in the Pathfinder 2e rules, I am a catfolk with the Dromar heritage, that being half-orc. So his features, mostly feline, very, very orange cat. He's tall, pretty muscular, but does have some protruding lower tusks coming from his dad's lineage. He is the he's the son of two now retired adventurers, so he kind of flaunts that around a little bit. But he's come here to learn a bit more about the world and see where he can find his place in being helpful and being a hero. As I mentioned earlier, he is a rogue. He is in the ruffian racket, so it tends to be a little more strong army than subtle and sneaky.
He likes to hammer the point in.
Yes, that's why he favors the Earthbreaker, much like his father.
Is that like that intimidation based rogue? Where it's just like you don't
You
see
Nazi
me.
Grog!
You don't see me. But also the other nice thing about that racket is it kind of gives me a little more options in the weaponry I can use to gain sneak attack with.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Alrighty. Just a bit of clarification. We did have it a little backwards. The chicken assignment, where you had to get the Ojafiri chicks, was a Rainscribe assignment. The one where you dealt with the Pugwampis, which, if I remember correctly, you dealt with by disguise. You first asked Anchor Root, who is a ant colo. That's a small knoll, for those not familiar with the terminology of what a colo is. It's what Pathfinder 2nd Edition calls knolls for... what's that term for when something looks like something but is legally distinct knoll?
Ah, yes.
Legally distinct. That's great.
Wait, what are their official names?
Pathfinder 2nd Edition calls them Colo. Kholo.
Oh, like the little person with the anteater. Yes, okay.
Chicken, actually. She was leading a chicken around.
But it was eating ants.
Yes, but an anteater is an animal that is not a chicken. But anyways.
So
Anchor Root is a subspecies of Colo that don't grow very big. Hence they're called ant colos. When y'all first met her, you remember she was startled by your presence and then hid badly behind some nearby furniture.
see the way Chopper from One Piece hides.
Yes. Alrighty. Okay. And the other one, where you were dealing with the Pugwamp... back to what I was originally going on about. The assignment for dealing with the Pugwampis was a Tempest Sun Mage assignment. Of your dorm mates so far, the only one who is actually in the branch for Tempest Sun Mages is Essie, who has been almost insufferably cheerful. But she is the one who greeted you and brought you to the dorm, presenting umbrellas made as a gift by another fellow dorm mate of yours. Let me grab her name real quick because it is a very long one. Strands of Glowing Dawn Zenoway.
She is Buddha. She's great.
Yes, she is a species known as of a ancestry known as the Anadi, which are humanoids that can assume both a partial and full spider form. She is here with her kids, one who seems to prefer staying in spider form, and the other who only turns into spider form when they get the zoomies. When you were doing the rain scribe assignment, you were working with Hybrim Thoja, who is a dwarf. He is part of the rain scribes as well. Anchor Root is the other part of the rain scribes, but she had other business she was taking care of when you were helping the rain scribes. And that is where we ended last session. You socialized with a number of your dorm mates, and now, when you come out this morning, you are greeted by Ankarut, someone you haven't met yet, and Chisare. Chisare is, right. Even as the GM, I can't pass through walls. Alright, let me get Hybrim out of the way here. By the way, we figured out how to do point movement. While dragging your token, hold control and click to create a point, and you can keep moving. This will allow you to round corners and stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it'll be real helpful.
I mean, we can't do that while the game's paused, but
Yes. Alright, let me grab Anchor Root. And where is... She introduces herself as Mariama Keitana. Right. 3 figures wait in the front of the dorms, though one has curled up on a blanket in a miraculously dry spot and seems half asleep. Mariama observes the drowsing catfolk with detached interest before turning to raise a hand in greeting. Now, I do not have a voice for her. From an objective standpoint, it's really impressive how he can sleep anywhere. Anyway, we're Cascade Bearers, or at least I am. And Anchor Root is filling in because Chisare is... Chisare.
Alright.
Cascade Bearers advance magical theory. It's also our job to make new magic safe for everyone to use, so we don't have a repeat of the exploding nose incident. We don't talk about the exploding nose incident. Since you have shown
But I
us...
want to know about it.
No. Since we have shown that there are gremlins around, we are going to do some sparkly finger wiggles to help deal with that. We need some special oils to do the ritual, though. Anchor Root's here to tell you what to get. The small Colo will squeak and flinch as you all kind of turn your attention to her. Uh, um, we need scarlet cap oil, bone oil, and mm, she's. You kind of see her kind of trail off, fidgeting with her paws. Caterpillar oil, but they need to be the right. Um, I'll just show you. Hey, if you're having trouble making the oil, come back here and I'll wake Chisare up. He's good at brewing. Be done in 8 hours or you'll miss dinner, and try to have fun.
Hmm.
Ross gives a thumbs up.
I don't think I'll have much trouble manufacturing some simple oils.
Where can these caterpillars be found?
We'll go over that here in a bit, but let's start with the bones.
Alright, where we finding bones?
Okay. We need lucky bones.
Lucky bones?
I can't really describe how I tell which ones are lucky. I just can. If you don't possess any sort of magic to suss that out, you can just bring me a large assortment and I'll pick out the lucky ones.
I've got detect magic. I don't know about my compatriots, but I can suss out magical debris, I guess.
Well, is there a graveyard nearby we could get a bunch of bones
Oh,
from?
no,
No, that-
no. No grave digging.
Well, that's why I kind
Yeah.
of figured. I was just throwing the idea out there.
Not even a little bit of grave digging?
Grave,
Would the
grave,
kitchen have any
It's really
bones we could
frowned
use?
upon.
I assume animal bones will suffice?
yes.
Any animal,
Great,
or are
thank
we
you.
looking for specific creatures?
Any animal.
All right. So we go rooting around in the wild, seeing if we can't find any carcasses.
Well, smart thing would be head down into town and ask at like local butchers and whatnot. They've got bones.
So we could just go to the cafeteria and see if they have any bones they're not using.
That's also a good plan.
Alrighty. Remember, you guys have a timer of 8 hours, so where are you going to go? First.
We split the party immediately.
Yep.
Yeah, I was thinking, this is the place for the metagame question. Are you okay with we split the party? Because we could definitely split up to a group of people who thinks they're good at bones and a group of people who thinks they are good at caterpillars.
Oh, you guys want to split up to like get all the ingredients in one go?
Yeah, because we only have 8 hours.
Okay. Well, there are 3 ingredients that you need. She needs... Okay, so she already explained the bones. She pulls out of a pouch a cluster of dried red cup-shaped mushrooms. I need more of these so I can render them for oil.
Okay, how common are they around here?
I specifically need ones that have received a lot of sunlight and moonlight, which is going to require you to climb. Redridge Mother calls them tree blood.
Tree blood? Like BLOOD? Tree blood?
Sorry. Yes.
Just clarify.
Any particular tree, or do we just need to climb up trees around here?
Within the jungle areas. So, not in town. You're going to have better luck finding them outside. Sorry.
But they are
That's
like
okay.
native to this area. We're not going to have to try and sprint to the next county or something.
Correct.
How
She-
dangerous is the jungle? I think my character would know this, but I don't. If we go into the jungle outside of the town, are we expecting combat?
If you stay close to town, you're likely to not run into trouble. The wards that protect the city do kind of extend beyond the wall.
Okay. So the people doing that don't need to have the rest of us.
I would definitely still be on your guard, because you never know when you might find an errant creature, but if you keep your wits, you should be able to evade or best it. And for the
Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem for me.
for the last one, she pulls out a one of her pet caterpillars, a colorful larva with fuzzy tufts. She had led you into her room. It's sitting placidly on a branch in a tub in her room. Do be careful. They are extremely painful to touch, so you must collect them carefully. And also, you'll have to crush them and squash them into the oil. But I won't watch you do that. I can't.
No
Understandable.
problem.
And where can the caterpillars be harvested?
They live in the jungle, same as the mushrooms. But you'll
Alright.
likely find them closer to the walls. Okay. Now that I'm done playing a nervous little Antcolo, I forgot the chat bubble thing was a thing. Okay. How
That startled me for a second.
it startled me too. All right. So, who is going to do what? How are you splitting the party?
I think with that setup, it might actually make sense for us to try and get the bones and then head out. Or honestly, head out and then try and get the bones. Specifically because two of them are in the same place and there's danger there. How do other people feel?
I feel like maybe trying to get the bones in the city as we go out. Because then no, I guess we could do it on the way back either way. Either way works. I don't really care. Indifferent,
The
really.
reason to get them on the way back is so we don't have to deal with a pile of smelly bones.
That's fair.
I was
That's fair.
about to vote that way.
Yeah.
Carrying a bunch
Yeah.
of fresh or semi-fresh bones out into the forest is not a bright idea.
That's a
Yeah.
good point.
That's a very good point, actually. That's a bad thing to do in every version of reality. Don't carry around food into the jungle.
Or it's just eager to get out into the jungle and do some nature stuff.
Okay.
That
Alright.
sounds
Alright.
like we're gonna go as a party to the jungle to start.
I
Alrighty.
think that'd be good.
All right, so you're heading
So
out into the jungle.
before we
now,
go to the jungle,
yes.
before we go into the jungle, Frost would like to get like a sniff of the mushrooms so he can know the scent of it first.
She holds.
Well, in
She
all
holds.
actuality,
point.
could we take some with us to reference?
Give me a
I
diplomacy
mean, it
check.
won't be that difficult. I've got vials and glass containers to carry this stuff, so it wouldn't be that hard to just carry a sample with us.
I'm gonna assist that diplomacy check.
Okay.
Well, it's not good. I wasn't looking. Oh, that's not terrible. Oh, Jesus.
43. Unfortunately, it was an assist and not the diplomacy check itself. I think.
I'm still gonna give double bonus for that, because you should be. You should. I feel that you should get like a double assistance bonus if you crit the assistance check. Okay, so, but with that, the DC wasn't very high, but it does assuage her nervousness. She will hand one to Winnie, who actually offered, the glass vials,
Mm-hmm.
to store and keep
Pack
safe.
it in and seal it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine Winnie's one of those guys that just walks around with a bag of like half-empty mason jars.
In a leather handbag.
Yeah, just like a leather sack just full of weird concoctions and the goddamn mason jars. That's what her bombs are. They're just mason jars filled with crap she found.
That she loads into her bullets.
No, she has like bombs, like regular grenades.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah, like one of her bombs is just a frag grenade. Like it's just a shrapnel bomb.
Oh, jeez.
More DACA, let's go.
Alrighty, so.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, so you are heading out. What are you seeking out first? Are you seeking out the mushrooms, or are you seeking out the caterpillars first?
What do you mean taking out?
I didn't say caking out.
I vote for the
I said
I vote for the
seeking
mushrooms first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
the
mean, I
mushrooms
think
would probably be
the
more
goal
difficult to
is
find.
bigger.
out. Okay, so
I also vote that we keep our eyes open for any unattended bones while we're in the forest.
And that.
Yeah.
okay.
Because I imagine in a healthy jungle there would be bones and carcasses laying around.
Depending how
Maybe not
fast
in,
the rodents get to it, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like depending, but like.
Right, so, in traveling, okay, so it's gonna, okay, during your travels towards, the larger, taller trees that you can see from the walls, give me a,
Baby, don't like that.
Can you unpause the game so I can use my spells?
oh, you should be able to use your spells while the game is paused.
But why is the game paused?
Because I don't want you moving around.
So we don't run in circles.
Where are we gonna go?
I don't know. Okay. Anyways, while you are traveling towards the taller trees within the border of the barrier protecting the Magambaya. Give me either a nature, survival, or a perception check.
Where's my game's gonna freeze up right now?
Are any of these better than the others? Because I have all of them high.
Pick your poison.
Oh, lordy.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Yep, spend a hero point, reroll.
Oh, lordy. Oh, okay. That was close.
It's at least a 10. So
Which is at least a
15.
15. And you were doing a perception check. Unfortunately, Oric, you are distracted by so many other things in the jungle. However, in your traveling towards the taller trees in the jungle, yeah, enough of you rolled high enough. Especially
I think it should have been 27.
Quinty, actually, you crit your roll. So you guys managed to find caterpillars. You've been warned that touching them is painful. How you picking them up?
Who brought the gloves?
I probably would have gloves. And I canonically said earlier I had mason jars, so...
They should have poked some holes in that thing.
Yeah, I know I have a knife in my inventory. I imagine I would have... I'm wearing leathers. I have... Let's see here. Yeah, I could probably just pop them into a bottle. That's an acceptable answer to the question.
Alright. Just... go ahead and give me either a sleight of hand or a thievery check.
I'm gonna guidance you on this.
Okay.
Because there's an off chance that you might
Ah,
still
Okay.
get pricked through the glove.
thievery. And I get... Oh, there's no active encounter. I can't roll that. Okay, hold on a
Yeah.
second.
Yeah, you have to actually roll the skill.
I don't have the skill thievery. It was in the attributes. What was the other one then? Sleight of hand, which I don't have.
I'm seeing that you...
You want me to take care of that?
Don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, my dad and I, back when I was a cub, we'd go camping all the time. He insisted that I learn how to properly camp and set up when I'm out traveling. So, because he told me that all the time when he and his adventuring party, when they were out adventuring, no one knew how to set up a proper camp. So he had to get all the stuff ready to go. He had one of those magical hole in the wall things. He just had a whole campsite set up all packed away in there ready to go.
Halfway through that monologue, Winnie's already handed you the jar and stepped away.
He's just chatting away, talking about all the fun times he had camping with his dad and all the neat little things, while he's going about using the gloves and probably grabbing a stick to help corral the caterpillars into the jars.
Alright.
I'm getting some real Larry the Cable Guy energy from...
Alright, so, I do apologize. That was apparently a typo in the book. You are correct. There is no sleight of hand skill.
No. Alright.
The sleight of hand is thievery.
Alright. Well, apparently I can't pick pockets outside of combat, so...
That's at least a 9 with the guidance, but I think you should consider a hero point. Although you don't have one, do you?
Give me
No,
a
I already spent my...
give Give me a fortitude save, Oric.
Oh no. Even with the jar?
Yeah, even with the jar.
Like I said, using a stick to corral.
Yeah, no,
It
you
was
rolled
the
low
rest
enough
of
that
it.
even all of those bonuses is still not enough.
Oh my word.
It kept you
Frost
from
might
crit,
use some.
kept you from crit failing.
Yeah. But where's the fortitude save?
Frost use like some berries or stuff to bait the caterpillar into the jar.
Attributes
It's
is
under
where the fort.
attributes.
What'd you say?
It's under attributes, the fort save. It's the very bottom section.
Oh, over on the left.
Oh, that was so close.
Oh wait. You have a bit of your father's hardiness to thank. It's mostly just feels like someone like really quick to pricked you with the needle, and you're like, ow. But you manage to get the caterpillars into the jar. You are not affected.
Nothing to it.
You are not affected by the poison. Well, not in any appreciable manner.
Quinty heals the prick.
Oh, thank you.
If it makes you feel any better, these boys are going to be turned into oil soon, so you'll get a modicum of revenge.
Oil.
Yeah, I guess you can be the one to start crushing them if you'd like.
Just make sure Anchorroot can't see you.
I feel like I need at least some of my tools back at base before I start processing these fellas. So we'll just keep them contained for now.
I mean, or could always go into a Gallagher with his hammer.
If we don't need to do that out here in the bush, we can.
Well, yeah, not out here, but back
Yeah.
at the school.
I mean, if you feel so inclined, I'm not going to stop you from smashing these fellas when we get back.
Alright, stop moving, because I'm gonna grab y'all.
Oh no.
I was trying to do the cornering thing. What was the button set to do it?
When trying to turn,
Roll.
to make a point so you can turn, you press and hold Control and left click as you're moving.
Okay. I'll try that later.
Okay. If you could go to the Scarlet Caps map, please. I have activated it. Actually, hang on.
You cannot switch scenes until resources have finished loading.
It might be already loaded. Did it to me?
Yeah, it looks like everyone's viewing it.
Yep, it went through. I checked your stream and the follower also went through.
Yep. So the follower is actually the entity known as Zoom in the party chat, and it shares your view. I had to tie it to a PC, so it was part of the party. Anyways, you come across a huge. My brain keeps wanting to say banyan tree, but that's only because I've been playing Star Sand Island And the large trees that give hardwood are banyan trees.
Oh, I didn't even notice the big fucking tree in the middle of this.
How did you not notice? It's so big.
I was looking at the south side of the map. I was looking down.
All right. So, this particular tree is very large branches droop down from the top of the tree. You see that the prize that you're after is about 20 feet up. Those who are going to climb to try and get at it, I'm going to need an athletics check from you.
So, amusingly, I'm the best one, and I'm also the one who isn't currently climbing, because I am positioning myself underneath in order to catch the people who may or may not fall.
I'll try.
I'm going to be repairing some broken bones, aren't I?
Go
I
ahead.
don't even make it anywhere.
Yeah, let me just move you
So if we fail on the first check, it means we just don't go up, right?
Correct.
Yeah, you just see Org jump at the tree, latch on, and just slide down to the base.
Like that one scene from Shrek 3, Puss in Boots on the cat tower.
While they're doing that, Winnie's just going to be on Overwatch, just making sure there's no critters coming at us or nothing.
Give me a perception check since you're doing that.
Perception. Boom. Hey.
Alrighty, give me a second.
Doot.
Okay, you... Alright, so while you're on Overwatch, you notice that one of the branches starts to droop, like there's a weight on it, but you don't see anything. However, you do hear the sound of something kind of solid tamping onto the mud at the last second.
Mm-hmm. Like, do I get the sensation that this is a thing, or did, like, a bit of the tree fall?
When the branch kind of flings itself back up into position, this comes into view. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh no.
We got company.
Does Winnie get an advantage on this roll?
Yeah, Winnie is not affected by... Winnie will be able to act... The thing about surprise rounds is, they don't exist in Pathfinder. Oh, dang. See, you can just say, screw it, I start firing.
Oh, really?
I don't care how big the room is. I cast Fireball.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, I'll just blast this motherfucker.
Oh, okay, so, okay, your energy shot activated. Well, you basically
Uh,
empowered your gun.
yeah.
But amusingly, you are second from last, unless the enemy is first or slower.
Yeah.
Is that a class feat?
What?
Energy shot?
Yeah, that's part of the line I picked.
Oh, okay, so because you noticed it, it still got to tried to roll stealth, but you pointed it out. It is not, the rest of the party is not considered flat-footed to it. Like, it is not considered stealthed for the purposes of getting, like, bonuses on its attacks against you guys, as a result, because it was pointed out. It lost the,
Oh, okay.
it lost the surprise.
Oh, okay.
Alright, Quali. Oh, let's begin the encounter. And let's get some combat music up in this biz.
Oh, the encounter tracker popped up. Nice.
Oh,
Is
where did
Elvish circling around him?
yes, that is the indicator of whose current turn it is. The gold
Oh,
ring,
okay.
the blue ring is current turn. Gold ring is
next.
next turn. Yes. All right.
Okay. Can I move? Like, so is this thing in the branches essentially?
No, it dropped down to the base of the trunk to try and
Okay.
commit some mischief.
What spaces can't I
happening?
move?
Basically this whole like 3x3 square that you're adjacent to. You'd have to round a corner.
Okay.
What's happening?
Combat.
So, Wadding, I'm going to need some assistance because I don't think I actually got to swing last combat. We were kind of killed everything for that. So, I'm not very used to me. I'm used to running. Okay, I'm moving into range of it. Okay, wait, is my weapon reach? Did I pick a reach
Oh yeah,
weapon?
I need some royalty-free battle music. Give me a second.
Yeah, now we're on Twitch. You can't be playing any of that
That's
copyrighted shit.
so I'm going to move up and that's not useful. I'm going to attempt to. I'm just going to stab it twice, which I believe. Oh, I see. That's an action to do that. It doesn't seem to want to. Do I have?
Do you
Do
remember
I
how to
have to
target?
do? No, hold on. I remember how to target. The issue is that my dueling spirit isn't giving me the option to. Does that do it? Okay, there we go. Yeah. I assume I can grab it with two hands as I draw it. I don't have to draw for one action and then change grip to two hand with another action.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, when you're drawing it, you choose which grip you're using.
That's not great. That's a 12.
All right. Okay, so you
Thank you.
moved, you
That's a
you
nat
moved, you
20.
drew, and attacked. Okay. All right. Give me a second. Just about ready. Oh, see if you can end your turn. Go to the combat tracker and see if you can end your turn. I'm curious if that still works. Yes, yes it does. So, this creature offers 0 preamble. He just chooses violence. There we go. Royalty-free battle music.
Choosing violence.
All right. He is going to open up with... Okay, so we are going to...
Oh, Lord.
What?
It startled me.
All right. Okay. He is going to emit spores. Which is going to... Alright, he is going to expose Koali and Auric to his spores, which is going to... I need fortitude saves from both Auric and Koali. Okay. Alrighty. You managed to cover your faces and not inhale the spores. You are not affected by them. And now let's go ahead and get rid of the spore zone.
Excellent. I get bad hay fever.
Alright. Let's see. That was... And he is going to...
Is it now my turn?
No, he's still got 2 actions.
Oh, right. Okay. Continue.
Jesus.
Yes, because Pathfinder 2nd Edition is a 3-action economy. Fun fact, apparently when they introduced Unchained for the 1st edition, they introduced the 3-action economy then. But it's like a 2-3 sentence paragraph in the Unchained section. So it gets missed. But we don't use that because it's real difficult to course correct after, running a system a certain way. It took us a bit to get used to the auto bonus. But anyways, it is going to attack Koali. You're going to get hit by a mushy fist.
Just like those mushrooms in Darkroot Garden. Dark Souls just throwing haymakers.
Yeah, pretty much. I need another fort save from you, Koali.
Okay.
Alright, you are good. However, you do take... $7 points of damage.
Ow.
And I have applied it to you. Alright. Quinty, it is now your turn.
Alright, so I start off by casting, or rather not casting, Transfer Vitality. And I'm going to transfer 7 HP to Koali. I believe my pool is only 10, though I don't actually know how to remove from my pool.
Just manually edit it if you can't get it to remove automatically. And we'll toy with it outside a game to see if we can figure out how to automate it for you.
I can't even find the pool.
We just keep a mental note.
Okay, I have 3 left, and Iris is healed to full.
Okay.
Then I cast Bless.
Alright, and that is your 3 actions.
Yep, but you need to... I don't know if I can do it. Can I drop it on the ground? Let me try. Yes.
Bam! Bless
Bam.
on everybody. Except Winnie.
Winnie.
Yeah, sorry, Winnie. It's a late
Sorry,
break,
Winnie's
but
fine.
I tried.
It's fine.
Don't need no bless.
About to
And then
set
my
this
turn
dude
is
on
this
fire.
on fire.
And then where do I click to end turn?
Those of you who are players, how do you end your turns? Because I see something different.
It should be at the bottom of the combat menu, which is the encounters menu, which is the swords on the right.
Also, I see we've
Hey.
got a
Hey,
couple.
It's Kissek's turn.
I see we've got a couple new viewers. Hello, welcome to the stream.
Hello.
Alrighty, Kisek, it is your go. There is a angry man-sized mushroom throwing haymakers and just kind of spreading spores everywhere. How unseemly.
Alright, so I'm going to start off by using the Hunt Prey ability.
Alright. Remember to target if it requires a target. You hover over the target
Yes.
and press T.
There it is. Yep, already got it. And then that gives me a free recall knowledge about it.
By the way, you
Good
don't
idea.
have to undo your target at the end of your turn. You can just, if you intend to keep attacking the target, you can just keep the target on there. It'll tell me who you're
Yeah.
targeting by a colored pip.
Okay. So yeah, I get a free recall knowledge, and I note a weakness in the creature's defenses in addition to any other benefits.
Oh my god, it's like dealing with the Thaumaturge and Fifth of the Phoenix all over again. Go ahead and roll your recall knowledge.
Which check is that?
Be nature. Because this creature is very much a plant-based creature. It is a fungus among us. Alright, so you say you learn the weaknesses automatically with this Hunt Prey thing?
I note a weakness. I'm not sure if that is a game benefit or not, but I can tell the other party about it and give them a +1 circumstance bonus
Okay,
on their next attack.
the weakness that you pick up is these things are typically weak to slashing attacks. The way weakness works in 2nd edition, and I know Dragon knows how they work because he's experienced that. When a creature has a weakness to something, they take the numeric value attached to the weakness in addition to any damage they would have taken from the attack. So, like, say you attack a creature that's got 15 weakness to fire and you do 1 point of fire damage to it, it's going to take an additional 15 fire damage.
Nifty. Okay.
Yes, in this case,
And then I've
it has a weakness to slashing.
awesome. Then I have 2 more moves, so I can, or 2 more actions, so I can move up here.
Oh, and your recall knowledge, I'll automatically give you this. This is a Mycoloid.
Mushroom peeps.
Yes.
And then I'll finish my turn with a strike.
All right. Would you like to re-roll?
Yeah. Do I just hit the strike button again?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, that one worked better.
Pew. The heck are these sound effects?
I'm assuming a crit. Yeah, it was a crit.
Yeah. All right. That is
Yeah.
definitely a crit. Go ahead and hit the critical button on your on the chat log. Wow. Minimum damage. How dare?
I mean, it's got the weakness bonus on it too, right?
Yes.
So that helps.
That's unfortunate.
All right. Did that actually pop? Yes, it did. He took an additional 5 damage from your attack.
Alright, then I click end turn to finish this.
That's correct. Look, it's a combat everyone gets to participate in. Winnie, it is now your turn, and Auric, you are on deck.
I'm gonna shoot him. Let's see here.
Do you want to move into? Never mind.
Alright, Ever gets that +1 to hit too. At least for the first attack.
Alright. I assume I have to hit this damage button here.
Yes.
Yeah, here we go.
I do like that it just tells the result. All right. Not a shabby amount of damage.
Alright, I guess that's it.
Actually, okay, your gun how does the
Yeah.
I've never actually encountered firearms for second edition. How does the reloading work? Care to explain that?
Reloading is typically an action. I think I took a feat or something that helps with that. But last time we played, I literally had under actions, there was like reload. Hold on a second here.
Thoughtful reload.
Yeah, the gunslinger class, I forget its actual name, always has an action compression on the reload.
Yeah. There was one that was just reload, but I don't see it in my listing anymore.
I'll work on fixing that, because I do know that from when we started to when we till now, there was an update and it did remove and add some features.
Okay. Because I have to reload from the character sheet, so I'll want to reload.
Okay, it is, and
Which
that
takes an
is-
action.
All right, you have a third action. Oh, you move. No, you didn't move actually.
I did not move,
So you
so I
have
get to
a-
shoot him again then.
Yes, use your multi-attack penalty because it is your second attack.
All right. To multi-attack penalty.
Should Man, that startles me every time you do. That's going to startle me every time you do it. Unfortunately,
I
that is
missed.
a
All right.
miss.
All right.
Alrighty. Go ahead and end your turn. Orc, it is your
I
turn.
did so already.
And look, it's adjacent to nearby enemies. I don't know if that benefits you or not. Nearby allies.
It absolutely does.
Is it just adjacent, or does he have to be on the opposite side?
I would have to be on. I would have to be flanking with it to put it off guard.
Okay. Well, I'm assuming that's what you're doing is you're moving into a flank.
Yep.
Hold control and left click to make points. Alright. Now target him. You should see little targety arrows pointing at him.
Yes.
Alright. Roll your attacks.
Where are the attack action?
That is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, it also applied the flanking by default. That's nice.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll the sneak attack damage dice. Oh wait, no, the sneak attack damage dice already got rolled.
Did it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. I don't think it did that back when we played Extinction Curse, but then again, we were also playing on Roll
Nope.
20, and Roll 20 is Roll 20.
Yes.
Isn't it the official D&D one? I'm not shocked it's bad.
I mean, it works great when you're using D&D Beyond in conjunction with it, but that's about it. And it...
Man, I rolled a 1 on my regular bludgeoning damage.
You still have one action left. Do you want to swing again, or do you have some other single action thing you can do?
No, I'll just swing again.
Alright. Multi-attack penalty.
Is there a way I turn that on or something?
When you
And
go
they
to...
got-
When you're looking at your strikes, you'll see like the plus blah in order. Just hit the next one down.
Oh, map. -5. Multi-attack penalty.
Yeah. That's a miss.
Swing and a miss.
All right. That is your 3 actions. Go ahead and end your turn. Frost, you are up, and Quali, you are on deck.
Alright. They have to give me just a minute because my thing is being uncooperative.
If Miss Baker is kind of not being cooperative and trying to move with you, and Lord knows, Dragon and I have had to deal with familiars or tag on things because we used to play on map tools. And rather than having all spell casting and stuff attached to a single target, we used to have a spell token.
Ah.
Full casters, I think, still use the spell token, but like partial casters don't.
Okay.
I think we eventually learned how to set things up to where we didn't need didn't need the secondary token.
Give me just a couple. I gotta refresh.
Okay. I'm gonna see if before next session, I'm gonna see if I can find some better combat music that isn't just drumline. I mean, it fits.
I'll be honest, I think it stopped. I don't hear it.
Yeah, it's not for me too.
Hmm.
It has
There it
restarted.
Yeah, sometimes it does that, and I have to like futz with the volume to get it to start playing again.
Mm.
All right, I'm all logged in.
Alrighty. Are you able to move?
Yeah, I'm able to move. Move in front of them and start off with a Fury of Blows.
Oh boy, just monk things. Now, the Flurry of Blows do apply the multi-attack penalty. I think maybe at later levels you can get something that helps mitigate that. But thanks to Flurry of Blows, it only counts as one action for both punches.
All right.
And I found the easiest way to do it is to, okay, so when looking at your action strikes, hit the smaller one first, then the big one, and it'll stack them in that order on your combat window preview, and that way you roll the big attack first and the smaller attack second.
All right, so click small one first, then like the bigger number one.
Yes, but don't resolve the window until you have them both up.
All right. Okay.
Miss. But the second one's a hit. Would you like to re-roll that first hit?
Yes, I'll roll that first one.
Before he does that, it looks like he had the -5 applied for attacking twice, and
Let me take a look.
Oh no, it is not fully. Yeah, it looks like the order was weird. But the first attack he did was his second one, effectively.
We'll kind of do like a practice to like learn how to do it, because what it should have done was when you queued up the rolls, it should have done the smaller one first and then layered the bigger one on top of that. Because each time you roll attack... okay, so... In that case, go ahead and re-roll your multi-attack penalty -4 roll. If
Alright.
you want to do that.
I'll go ahead and do it.
Yeah, and thankfully, when re-rolling with hero points, it is minimum roll 10. However, 14 would not have been enough to hit. But you do
Alright.
still hit with the 22, so go ahead and roll damage on that one.
Oh, that hurts me.
That hurts me too.
I'm
Alright,
probably gonna regret it.
Alright, so you moved and did flurry of blows. You have one action left.
Going in for another kick.
Alright. You'll use the... Yeah, that is a critical miss. He manages to duck your kick. Go ahead and end your turn.
Yeah.
Koali, it is your turn. I see you lighten up, but I don't hear you.
So it is. I am going to Spell Strike. So I am going to attempt to bonk with my spear.
Okay.
That is going to be a 20, not...
Did you
Nah.
Did you untarget him?
Maybe.
Yeah, looks like you might have. A 20 does hit. So go ahead and roll damage. Yeah. Don't untarget a guy until they're dead, or you change targets.
Yeah, I don't know why it did.
You might have hit T while still hovering over him.
So that's going to be 9 damage, and then the electrical arc goes off. It needs a reflex save.
That is a failure. Roll damage.
An extra 5 points of lightning.
Okay. Alright, go ahead and end your turn.
It was only 1 action.
Oh, that
Or
was?
2, actually. Well, that was 2. I'll regain my spell strike with my final.
Oh, so when you cast a spell with Spell Strike, it only costs 1 action instead of the usual 2?
Well, it
It
costs
costs-
2, but it's
it
both an
costs-
attack and a spell cast.
Yeah, it's a casting a spell with either 1 or 2. It's a you can weave a spell with either 1 or 2 actions into your spell strike, and spell strike costs 2.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Okay. Have you already hit apply effect? Yeah, there should be an apply effect button on the chat log.
Yep. Temp HP.
And you're coursing with lightning. Alrighty, it is now its turn. Let's see. Alright, he is going to... He is going to attempt to attack. And fail to hit twice. Auric. He is then going to try and run away. So what's his move speed? Quinty! The Mycoloid is fleeing.
Are attack opportunities now a thing in 2nd edition?
Only
Only for players.
only certain classes or features grant reactive strikes, is what they're called now.
Fair enough.
I'm going to roll religion to know if that enemy is something that should be allowed to survive. So I believe I can spend an action for every recall knowledge check, is that correct?
Yes. Yeah, the reason why I didn't cost an action for Kisik is because it's part of a class feature.
Yep, I mean it's an action compression, which is fine. So essentially, is that a natural thing that should be allowed to survive, or something we should exterminate?
This thing... Mycoloids are naturally aggressive. And... likely will continue to be aggressive to anything that comes close to this area. They are a naturally occurring plant creature, but they are also highly aggressive to anything that isn't them.
Okay, and how close are we to the city?
You're about an hour out of the city.
I think Quinty believes more firmly in community than nature at this juncture. So Quinty says, "Quick, after it!" and starts chasing. So I believe my move speed is 25. 1, 2. Does it cost 1 action? Yeah, it only costs 1 speed to move. Triangles.
I will give you this. I will give you this for that check. They also spread via. They spread via their spores. The spores function like a poison to non-plant creatures. And if they succumb to the poison, their body bloats and explodes, creating a new Mycoloid.
Disgusting.
I'm gonna stand by my let's kill it. So Quinty yells, "After it!" and then moves after it.
Okay.
So that
Okay.
is 2 actions.
Yep, that was 2 of your actions. You have 1 action left.
I think the best thing I can do for... Wait, sorry, what is guidance? What is the effect of that?
Technically speaking,
feel
I think guidance should have worn off after a round.
Well, I'm going to cast it on Koali, is why I'm checking. It is a status bonus, but so is Bless, so there is actually no reason to cast Guidance while I'm in the Bless zone.
Okay.
I'm going to recall Knowledge again and see if there's anything else I can think about it that is relevant.
Okay.
$25.
Alright. Alright, so you're... Alright, so you know about the effects of the spores. The additional effect of the spores that it inflicts is it causes the inflicted person to seek out the nearest mycoloid colony to basically die and create a new mycoloid.
Okay. And it is an affliction?
It is a disease, yes.
Okay, so I can counteract it if someone gets poisoned. My turn is done.
Alright, go ahead and end your turn. Kisek, you're up next. And... Okay, Kisek, it's your turn. Winnie, you're on deck. I will eventually get into the hang of saying, it's your turn, whoever's next is on deck. Alright, that's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Oh. Give me a sec. Okay, so you managed to drop him. However, upon collapsing, which causes your second swing to miss, he erupts into a cloud of spores.
Yay!
Nice.
I need you to give me a fort save.
Where are the saves at? Is that under attributes?
It's under
Yes.
attributes. Yeah.
Oh, you're
Nice.
Pulling stones tonight. Let's go.
good. Alrighty, with that, the mycoloid has been slain. And with that, combat is over. Everyone earns 53 experience. I have automatically applied it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Neat.
And let's go ahead and get rid of the spore cloud. And
Huh.
now that you don't have the looming threat of the mycoloid, give me a perception check as you scour around. Actually, perception checks and athletics checks to climb the tree.
Can we use the ones we rolled earlier, or do we need to roll those?
Roll new ones, because y'all had to, like, pop down and, fight.
20 continues to position himself to catch people who fall rather than climbing.
And Winnie will remain on Overwatch.
Oric, you don't make any progress.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, hang on.
Man,
I misspoke. I was looking at the wrong check. Oric, you do make it up the branch. Frost, you scurry faster than Oric does. And Quali, you make it up. You make as much progress as Oric does. You find in a crook within the tree a collection of things that I'm going to put into the party loot after posting it in the chat. You find what appears to be a feather token, a fang of a wolf inscribed with some scrimshaw, and a tiny mummified hand on a neck chain.
Deeply upsetting.
Give me Arcana checks to identify any magical effects in these things.
Before anyone does anything like that, I think I cast Divinity Magic. Are they magical?
All three of them are in fact magical.
Okay, I don't know if that gives a bonus or anything, but you know, maybe. And they are all exclusively Arcana and not any of the other schools?
Any magic school can be used to identify stuff. I just am used to Arcana being the default.
I like when I built a character to do a specific thing and then roll a 1 when I get the chance to do that thing.
Don't worry, you'll get a chance to do that.
Do you want to re-roll it?
You could spend your thingy, the
Hero point.
hero point.
Oh, that's true. I do have one of those. Okay, I guess I'll do that. Let's see here.
Minimum 10.
Moderately better.
Minimum 10.
Minimum 10.
Alright, you identify the items as a Hollybush feather token, a Wolf Fang talisman, and a Hand of the Mage, which is called something else. Give me a second.
Man, who just leaves a mummified hand out here?
We are in the jungles on the outskirts of a well-known magical city, so I imagine some arcane devices are definitely lost in this brush.
Okay, so I take it back. So the Hand of the Mage allowed the use of Mage Hand, and it's described as a tiny mummified hand on a neck chain. It is since been replaced with a new object called the Charlatan's Gloves. Tiny silver hooks decorate these fine silk gloves. They grant a +1 item bonus to thievery and allow you to cast Telekinetic Hand as an innate occult spell.
I feel like the obvious answer for who gets the gloves is the thief.
Yeah,
would
that
assume
feels
so.
right.
Give it to the cat.
Alrighty. Oric, if you open the party stash, you should see it and be able to just drag it into your inventory.
So if I'm reading this correctly, that feather token summons a a bush, like a living hedge
Yes.
that has berries on it.
That you
Like-
can eat, and they are safe to eat.
They magically heal you 1 HP each.
However, if activated on soil, the
but-
plant continues to grow and produce regular holly berries. If activated not on soil, it dies in 1d4 days.
I've just never seen a feather token summon
Bush.
a bush. It's a
I mean,
It's probably some misdirection.
there's feather
that's some
token
wild
tree.
arcana, man.
There's feather token tree, which a D&D group I was a part of used it to stop a enfeebled rampaging dragon by just dropping it in its charge path so it conked its brain on it. And talismans are consumable attachments that you put on your weapon that have special effects when the trigger is activated. For example, the Wolf Fang, when you trip a foe with it, you deal bludgeoning damage equal to your strength modifier to the target of your trip.
Well, you can do that, but then it's consumed.
Yes. They did introduce talismans that don't break. They just have a limited per day use. I'm going to do some research on that because I personally feel having these... I mean, it's 4 gold for that. So for the price of having a one-time use thing, that's not bad.
I mean, it's pretty expensive for now, and then becomes completely non-entity later. Kind of weird.
Yeah, you could just... I want to buy like 20 Wolf Fangs. And you just have 20 trips.
Does anyone actually trip? Quenty's never going to trip anything.
I mean, my sickles have a trip thing on it, but I don't know if I'm going to use that a lot.
Speaking of which, Frost,
I mean, it sounds like you're the best pick.
you did take the hand wraps of mighty blows. Okay, good, you did.
Yeah, I did.
And you've got them equipped. Nice. Alrighty. Alrighty. So, you got about an hour walk back to town. You could use that hour to prepare the caterpillars and the oil from the scarlet caps.
I can do that while on the move?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It'll save you time from having to do it later.
Sure.
You don't encounter anything on the walk back to town. You have 2 of the 3 ingredients that you need for today's mission. All you need now is
now
the lucky bones for bone oil.
But no monkey bones.
Well, I guess it's time to go collect as many bones as possible.
A part of me wants to say we need a rabbit's foot because you know that old saying about rabbit's feet.
Right.
I guess, There's in like a city, there's a bunch of places you could get bones. We mentioned the cafeteria, butcheries, of course, but like restaurants will have them.
The trash heaps will have them if we're willing to go through it.
Yeah, that's true. So I guess it really just depends on, or we could look around the forest. I don't really know where to start, honestly.
Could I have rolled perception to find bones as we walked back?
Mostly dried and broken bones. Hardly lucky.
Okay. Quenty will check in with butchers as we go in, and
Okay.
trash heaps. Essentially, looking at places where there are bones as we're walking back to school. We can try the cafeteria if we fail here.
Oh, I see you're doing some work. The butcher is a, you know what? Doesn't really give me a...
Hmm?
You are... When you go to check in with the butcher, it is a dwarf and elf pair of individuals. The dwarf is the one who greets you. Ah, you must be from the school, judging by the the beads that you. Where does Quinty wear their beads, by the way?
In his hair. Like around his dreads.
Okay. I might see if I can work that into a later token update. Okay. So, I'm guessing you're here for. Are you here for meat or for bones?
Looking for bones.
All right. Well, if you don't mind the waiting, we'll prep some meat and we'll give you the bones. It won't cost you a thing. It'll take some time. We got plenty of meat to butcher.
Quintus says, sure, I'm willing to wait here.
Okay.
And then lets the others know that he's waiting for bones if they want to go do something else.
Alrighty.
Koali was doing great.
All right. So, who all is waiting at the butcher shop for the bones?
I'll help out.
Winnie will break away to store the oil safely and then head to the cafeteria to see if maybe they've got some more bones.
Okay. Okay. So, Oric, you said you were helping out.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever handled a butcher's cleaver before, boy?
A time or two.
The elf, who doesn't speak, largely because I haven't come up with a voice for them yet, hands you both a skewering fork to kind of pin the meat and a knife. And the three of you get to work. Okay, so we got... What do Kisek and Frost do during this time?
I mean, I could probably hang out at the butcher's. I don't think I need to escort the mushrooms, the caterpillars, back to the college. Little buddy system action here.
What is Frost doing?
I guess Frost will stay with him at the butcher's.
Okay, so
Just
everyone's
around.
Okay, so everyone's staying at the butcher's. Oryx helping out, and Winnie is going to the cafeteria on campus.
Yeah. Well, first she's going to go to her dorm room and put the jars of the oil she's made in a safe location, and then she's going to go to the cafeteria.
You do see Anchor Root there, and while you're while you're there, you see Mariama putting slugs on Chizure's face while he's sleeping.
I assume there's some higher purpose to this, as my dad would say, tomfoolery.
I just saying how many I can put on his face before it wakes him up.
Far be it for me for interrupt your research.
Did you get the ingredients? Anchor Root will just kind of like pop up into view.
2 out of 3. We're working on the bones right now. My compatriots are in town at the butchery, talking to them about acquiring some bones. I'm about to check out a second location. See if maybe we've got some, domestically, as they say.
She raises her hands with little like grabby action to be given the jars of what you've got so far.
Oh, okay. Sure, I'll give her the jars.
Thank you. And she'll carefully scuttle off to Mariama's room where they're going to be performing the ritual. Just meet us back here when you get the bones. Make sure they're lucky.
Right. Well then, I guess I'll be off to collect the bones then. Good
Alrighty.
luck with your, slugs. She'll tip her hat and walk away.
Alrighty. You don't have much luck in the way of the bones department in the cafeteria, because there was not a whole lot of meat on the menu today. But you managed to get a couple of good, like, boar bones.
Can I determine if they are lucky?
How do you want to try and determine their luckiness?
I have detect magic.
Detect magic does
Would that
not
do
appear.
it?
Detect magic does not appear to do it. But divination might be the right path. You just need to apply it differently.
I am an alchemist. Not really my line. So I'll just take my bag of bones and head back to the butchery to meet up with the party.
Alright. Since Oric is helping out, it does take a little less than an hour as a result.
Right.
They pick bones out that they want to use for soup stock, and then give you the leftover bones. You come up with a fair sizable amount of rib and leg bones.
Awesome. I thank them.
Yeah. You. Give me. What sort of skills do you have?
Make a guess check.
I'll say give me a survival check to see how well you did.
I would think that just in them being the virtue of the bones that have been given to us for this, that would inherently make them the lucky bones.
Well, this is more just how well he did helping the butchers.
Alright.
Would you like to re-roll that, Dragon?
I would.
It's like, can Kizik pitch in?
Yeah, give me a survival check as well.
I cast the boon spell on them when appropriate.
Okay. Well, if you two ever want to make some pocket change, feel free to swing by. We could always use the extra hands.
Sure thing. You know, my dad runs a tavern back in our hometown.
Oh, and where would that be?
Realport.
Oh, you're quite a ways away from home.
Well, what's the school called again?
Magambaya.
Magambaya. Well, where it is, the Magambaya is probably one of the best places to learn about nature and spreading the word around and helping people. And that's where my folks wanted me to go.
Well, hope you like it here. The elf, stoic as ever, just gives a polite nod, and the rest of you are on your way. Do any of you have any sort of divine magic that might be able to determine the luckiness? I say divine, I meant divination.
Guidance?
You know.
I'm be deferring to our Bone Master.
Okay.
Yeah, the only two spells I have that might qualify are Detect Magic and Guidance, so if those don't work, then no.
Yeah. Alright.
We
Okay.
bring them back to the lady or whoever it was that gave us this mission, and maybe they can do something about it.
You try and go off vibes.
Alright, so you bring them to Anchor Root. Anchor Root
Yeah.
picks through them, picks out a good chunk of the bones, and hands them back to you. These. You'll want to carbonize the bones before using the sludgy remains to make the bone oil. That will take either a crafting or a nature check.
Alright, 1 second.
I'll attempt a nature check.
Crafting. Oh my fucking god.
Oh,
It's
it was
literally
so
what I've
close.
built my character to do. Are you serious?
I feel your
this is
pain,
bullshit.
man. I don't think
Oh
I've
my
rolled
God.
over a 10 all session.
Ross will try and help with this.
Alright. Do you want to re-roll that critical fail? Will.
I will.
Sorry, Drew. I've been so good this session. I screw it up.
You have been. You screwed it up. I have no meaningful way of doing so.
You don't have any hero points left?
I had the 1 hero point and I used it.
You get a hero point every hour.
Oh.
Yes.
I guess I will reroll that then.
Ghost?
Mother.
And you fail.
Hey, at least it's not a critical.
I mean, it's still a 50.
With
Even
with
with
the,
the
with the
freaking
bonus that you
guidance.
get, with the guidance, and the reroll bonus that you get, that is enough. You do not ruin the bones.
Yeah, great.
And Frost helps. Takes about an hour. The three of you, kind of all working together, do succeed in creating bone oil.
Imagine it's like overnight when he has set up this like alchemical still in her bedroom. It's like none of the like all the table space in her room is just filled with various alchemical bullshit to make this stuff, and it's just a cacophony of churning, bubbly nonsense.
Okay.
Which is why she picked a room with a window, because she knew she'd have to vent this shit.
Alright. Once you have created the bone oil, you meet with Ankarut and Mariama. She has since given up trying to wake Chisare up, but his face is covered in slug slime right now. He will not be happy when he does wake up.
Hmm.
All right. Well, so these, she jingles a string of bells made of cold iron. These are going to be turned into gremlin bells.
Gremlin bells.
For summoning or deterring?
Warding, deterring.
Ah, good. Don't need any more gremlins in here.
All right. Are any of you proficient in primal magic? Nature magic? Basically, are you skilled in the nature skill?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a couple of you. Are any of you good at crafting, performance, being scary?
Good at performance, or being scary.
My way around some tools.
Okay. Alright, so, we're about to perform what's called a ritual. This ritual is going to take roughly an hour.
Mm.
Whoever, what it is, it's, okay, so whoever is the primary caster for this ritual, is going to be making a really difficult nature check. So you will want to... get as much aid as possible. So even if... so those of you who aren't the primary caster are going to want to support them in this. So who is going to be the primary caster for the ritual?
Well, who's got the highest nature score?
I got a +5 to it.
Beats me out.
That beats me.
It's gonna be me, I think. Yeah, it is impossible for the rest of you to be me, so I have a +7.
Okay.
Oh,
Shit.
Alright, so Quinty is going to be the primary caster. Alright. Those of you who are going to try to provide assistance to Quinty, go ahead and roll your nature checks.
right.
How many people can provide assistance?
The entire party, if they all have nature.
Oh, okay.
And is this separate from anyone having to do like performance or intimidation checks?
Correct.
Okay.
Must spend a hero point on that.
Hey, I finally rolled fairly well.
Same here.
I think I will throw a hero point at that as well, because I should have a second one to use.
Alright.
Oh,
All right, Quali,
Ooh, hell yeah.
you give double assistance bonus. All right. Okay. Everyone has provided a bonus. That's 2, 4, 2. Sorry, 2, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay. Don't roll a 1. Quinty. Alright, Quinty, you are being aided. Roll nature.
What's that video of the guys singing by the river?
Shubadi Duba.
4 assists.
Yeah, Shubadi Doo. Yeah.
Alright, you succeed at the primary cast. Secondary casters, you need either a crafting, intimidation, occultism, or performance check.
I won't be able to help anybody out there.
Okay. Auric, you said you were doing intimidation?
Next.
Secondary casters who are helping with the ritual. Is either crafting, intimidation, occultism, or performance.
Was this people that didn't do the previous one, or just in general?
It cannot be Quinty. Because Quinty was the primary caster.
Okay.
Alright. Auric, you are sufficiently scary. Kisik, you are sufficiently weird.
Yeah.
Winnie, you are sufficiently crafty. Alright. So, with that, the gremlin bells are used in the ward to create the ritual of Fey Abeyance. The warded area is now protected for 1 week from troublesome Fey creatures.
Nice.
And with that, because you have succeeded, you get 90 experience for getting all the parts for the ritual. Each. Let me know when you've all applied it. Here, I'll put it in chat.
Yeah, I was about to ask. I believe that brings us all to 714.
That's
what I'm at.
Alrighty.
714.
Right.
Yes. Alrighty, so you have completed your task for the Cascade Bearers. And with more than enough time to not miss dinner.
Yay!
Is that this time you actually meet when dinner gets called, Chisray is suspiciously already gone. You meet, let's see, Chisray is there with Hybrim enjoying dinner. And Zenaway is there with Anchorroot. Essie is busy back at the dorm practicing. Unless you guys want to roleplay out interacting with them, we will go ahead and skip to the next day.
Who is here?
Chisare and Hybrim, and Anchorroot and Zenaway.
I'm good.
Alrighty. You are informed that you will be doing an Emerald Boughs assignment tomorrow. Let's go ahead and return to the Spire Dormitory. I'll have to remove that because that is definitely not royalty-free music. Alright, okay. And I'll go ahead and close out the Scarlet Caps map because we don't need to see that one anymore. We also don't need to see the storage barn anymore. I'll try to get us, like, a map we can look at for, like, moving around on, going forward. But
Alright.
dinner is, served. It's rather uneventful evening. The next morning, you are greeted by Zenaway and Ignacy.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Ross gets like a little tired squeak.
Alright. Among the 6 of you, who would you say is the most fashionably dressed?
Definitely not me.
Not me either.
I'd say Koali put some effort into trying to make herself look good, or at least what she thinks looks good.
Yeah, I
Which
think
is
it's
maybe a
more
little
than
gaudy, but
Yeah, Winnie dresses like a well-off farm girl kind of thing, so I don't imagine that she's like rugged chic kind of thing going on, but she's not looking to impress nobody. So I'd probably agree Koali probably is styling out here.
Yeah, I'm kind of the mind that Koali and Quinty are probably the most fashionable of the 6 of you.
Well, probably the most like loudly dressed at least.
oh yeah, we're definitely the most loudly dressed. That's for certain.
Yeah, no, like I had a lot of fun just throwing all sorts of iridescent paints on Quinty's outfit, making their mini. Okay. Well, you know, I never get tired of seeing how well put together at least two of you are. But good morning. As you've no doubt gathered, we're here to task you with your assignment for the day, with the Emerald Boughs. Our ever thoughtful colleague Essie suggested that each of us petitioning to join the 5 different branches of the Magambaya take turns in requesting your assistance. Strands of Glowing Dawn Zenaway and I are hoping to become part of the Emerald Boughs. Our field of study is the world as it is. We study the communities, the people, the events of the present day, Losing myself in my own wall of text. Jesus. If you will. There are some people who feel that simple observation and investigation makes us the Magambaya's spies, but that misses the point entirely. Today, I'd like you to help us deliver the mail. He produces a basket filled with letters and parcels. It's not a flashy task, but it's vitally important to the members of the local communities. If you find you have time to listen, people are often very willing to share news with those engaged in crucial public service.
Yeah. Back home, we'd always usually sit down and have a cup of coffee with our mailman, so that's some truth to power on that.
Many recipients are far outside Nantambu, this Zenaway speaking. So I have rented elephant birds for you to ride for the day. She steps over to the large silk sacks bulging with food and odd-looking creams. I have also packed you snacks for the trip, some hot coffee, spare umbrellas, dry towels, fresh socks, muscle balm. She suddenly stops, pulling a toy elephant covered in sticky webs out of one of the bags. Zanvi! Sorry, one of my children was eager to help pack.
Don't be sorry, that's adorable.
Alright, let me see if I can find a picture of an elephant bird.
But I imagine it doesn't look like an elephant nor a bird.
See, that would just make sense.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna
imagining
guess.
just a chocobo with a trunk instead of a beak.
A trunk of
See, I'm going completely out of pocket and being like flying fish.
Let's see. Okay, it does not appear to be a image of a... Won't be showing up on stream, but I will show it to you in Discord, and I think after this session I'm going to try and make handouts of like full body pictures of various things you see so that we can display them. Bird. See, we have a... Oh, elephant birds are basically just giant hawks.
Oh, so they fly. I kind of assumed them to be terrestrial.
Yeah, no. I'm a little saddened by hearing that they're not terrestrial birds. Oh well. Alright, so unfortunately I couldn't really find a good picture. But we'll deal with that later. So you guys were given a whole lot of snacks for the road. There's one for each of you. And they are very well trained.
Cool.
Nice.
The snacks are well trained.
The birds.
Oh, okay.
Yes. This... All right. So. Alrighty. As you make the deliveries, most of the letters are actually pretty easy to identify. If you're decent at following street signs, you can...
From the sky.
From the sky. You find that a number of the residents are more than happy to just chit-chat with you if you stick around. For example, a woman named Chinasa, gushing about her niece's wedding and the plans to sew the bride a gold-embroidered dress. While a woman named Ige, or IGE, how would you pronounce that?
IGE?
Yeah. Iga?
Yeah, like Iga, maybe?
Iga talks about her work rehabilitating injured jungle birds and releasing them back to the wild. Musubo introduces you to his newest puppy, who we found stuck up a tree. Another man, named Jatao, offers you guys jam jars. He made too much.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Take some jam.
Thank you.
Yeah, all of that takes roughly about 2 hours. You get down to about 13 letters, which are a bit more difficult. 5 of them appear to have addresses that are not easily read due to the terrible handwriting. Society. If any of you are trained in society, you can attempt to decipher the writing.
All right. I'll give it a shot.
So,
I assume Quinty is giving guidance.
Yep, you can make that assumption.
Okay.
Oh, 23. Pretty good.
Yeah. Oric, you... Okay, so, with the guidance, Frost, Winnie, you're able to identify. You crit your roll, Oric, obviously. Let's see.
I am a brainy kitty cat.
Yep, and you have dealt with, working in the tavern, you've dealt with poorly written IOU letters. Mostly written in drunk script. Alright, there are 5 letters that had the poor handwriting. Each one takes roughly about a half hour. Alrighty.
Pardon.
4 of the parcels have over-descriptive addresses. Like Chukwu, who lives up the road from the creek. Or one in particularly awful case. You know, Mubasu, his mother's Inyene from Abuele. But he's from the city, grew up in Ijosa, and moved when he got married. Lives with his in-laws now. Has many children and 7 dogs and an ostrich and 4 cats. which I told him will steal his baby's breath, but he won't listen. He has a shrine
This
to
is written
Gazra
on
in
the
front of
front of
his
the letter.
yeah, on front of the package. He has a shrine
Oh
to
my
Gazra in
God.
front of his house, but half the wave's head fell off, and it looks like a lump now. I'm gonna need survival checks to try and navigate via these descriptions.
Oh my God.
Unfortunately, Kisek, you get real lost in that long paragraph description. But Winnie, Auric, and Frost do succeed. And Kuali, you also succeed. Those 4 parcels take roughly about an hour each because you are basically just kind of doing a circuit trying to spot landmarks.
Ross is very used to descriptions like this.
Alright. You have 1 letter left. That appears to be addressed to the Magambaya parcel deliverers.
Oh.
Which is
That's
you.
us, right?
Which is you.
Yep.
Oh, this delivery will be easy then.
Do you open
Can
the
I
letter?
cast Detect Magic on it? Before opening it?
You detect no magic.
Alright. Who wants to open it?
I will open it.
Winnie will take a 5-foot step away from you.
Oracle, lean in.
Miss Baker comes down to nibble off the top of the letter casing. Then so Frost will pull the letter out.
Okay. Since you incorporated Miss Baker, I was gonna feel real sad if this was actually a bomb package, but it's not.
That would have been no bueno.
It's like I would have made myself sad having to describe the death of Miss Baker.
I will be very sad too.
But thankfully, it is not one of those. But it appears to describe. It's a letter from a woman named Nadidi. Wait, no, hang on. No, not Nadidi. You see the name Nadidi because that is who the package was originally intended for. This is a letter of complaint that a parcel was sent out but never arrived at its intended target. Obviously, part of... Well, actually, it's not exactly obvious, but do you talk to Zenaway or Ignacy about it? Get their opinion? Or...
Let's check that. Let's go ask the people who gave us the assignment.
Yes. Fixing postal mistakes is part of your intended duties for the day. And if you can, do try to resolve the situation.
So, do you guys have the package? Because
Okay.
if it's lost, like, in the winds, that's
It is
more than
not.
I think we can do in a day.
It is not lost. You've probably heard hearsay on the street. Uh, the package did go to someone else, and there has been a big blow-up argument about it.
Oh.
A woman named Jatia received the package and has been arguing that since the venerable Magambaya had given it to her, the package now belongs to her by right. The object in question, if you investigate, is an incredible Moxie, M-A-U-X-I, Moxie, Magie or whatever, stained glass lamp, which undoubtedly cost a lot of money to both purchase and deliver intact.
I have a stained glass lamp. I can confirm both those things. Of course, mine's from the Cold War, but that's besides the point.
I feel like something made back then would have been a lot sturdier than stuff made today.
You'd think that, but it was made in, like, a basement with, like, shit they had laying around.
A basement.
So it's actually really
with a box of
fragile.
scraps.
Yeah, essentially. My great aunt found it when she was being a spy during the Cold War.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. Then she gave it to me. Short before she died. Anyways, okay, so we know where this lady is, and we know what we're looking for. Is she completely outside the realm of communication? We might be able to reimburse her for it. Do we have a legal stand to hand on? Can we get, like, maybe a writ from the school demanding the package back or something? Like, is there an above-board way of doing this, or are we going to buy balaclavas on our way there?
Could just try talking to her first, see if she's willing to return it.
Fair enough.
Jatia, when you approach, is like, "Oh, are you yet another one trying to tell me to return this gift from the Magambaya?"
Would be the right thing to do, ma'am.
I tend to second that opinion.
Are you telling me that the Magambaya makes mistakes? The venerable Magambaya? Clearly it is a sign that I received this.
And, everybody, let me be the first to tell you that everybody makes mistakes. We're all on this mortal plane, make mistakes as we go about life. This is one of them. And the right thing to do would be to return the lamp, and in the future we can discuss things with Magambaya to maybe get you some type of deal out of this. Maybe a discount for packaging, something like that.
Give me a diplomacy check, and I'm gonna give you a bonus for all of that.
Hey.
20 is going to assist on that roll.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Not 20.
Oh.
Pretty
Frost,
good
would
at politics.
Frost, even with the bonuses and the assistance, that is still not quite enough. Would you like to re-roll?
Yes, I will reroll.
Man, it's almost like customer service is hard.
Oh, come on.
I saw that dice. I saw that. It's just like it looked like
Oh
it
my
was
God.
gonna totter over to 20, and then it just didn't.
No.
Okay. Okay, so that's 14 plus 4. That's 18 plus the bonus that I'm giving you. Does anyone else want to assist?
I guess I can't make it worse, right?
No, no. Just when assisting,
Yeah.
even a critical failure, you don't actually invoke a penalty.
Yeah, Corelli will kind of jump in and talk about how it's really not very community-like to take something that kind of isn't yours and try and keep it.
Yep. Winnie's just staring daggers at her from like the shade of her bowler cap, just like her brilliant blue eyes, just focusing her down, just being unhelpful.
Okay. Kisek, Auric, you want to weigh in on this?
I guess we can give it a shot.
Did not make her to be charismatic.
Hey, that's a good roll, though.
That is a good roll.
That's a good rollout.
Is Auric still on the phone?
No. That was a while ago.
Oh, I have water in my bottle. Fantastic.
I'm trying to think if I want to try to do some kind of intimidation here or just keep nice.
Okay. With all of you impressing that it is best to, you know, return the lamp to the person who's supposed to receive it, and you do so without being, you know, mean to her or setting a bad example. She does begrudgingly give you the lamp to give to Nadidi.
Return the slab.
Now,
Ross will give like a little.
go on.
Ross will give like a little bow and thanks, and impress upon her that they will make sure that she gets something out of this too.
Can send her a fruit basket or something.
Okay. All right. So there are, and I misspoke because it was one of those situations where it was on the next page. There are 3 letters left. The problem with these is they're addressed to gods.
So,
Like-
take them to appropriate temples?
Yeah, you just take him to the temple.
No, they are addressed deliberately to the god and not the church. There are instructions on each of them. The first is addressed to Gosre. It requests that the letter is attached to a kite, flown high in the air, then cut free.
Oh.
You can find a kite in
Alright.
town for 1 silver, or you can cobble one together if you like. However, the weather is kind of gross and rainy. Not really conducive. You can if you put enough oomph behind it. Do you want to buy a kite or make a kite?
We'll probably buy one.
Yeah.
1 silver for a kite. Alright. Whoever is flying the kite needs to give me an athletics or sleight of hand, which would be thievery. Wow, they made that typo
Right.
twice.
I could handle this.
You know, I do that shit all the time when I cross bleed my stuff between versions and builds and whatnot. So it's nice to know that the people professionally doing this make those errors too. That makes me feel better as a man.
All right, Auric. All those years of learning how to fly kites in Riddleport, which is damp year-round because Port Town, have paid off.
Oh shit, you crit.
Auric's popping off, man.
I'm just making up for my earlier fumbles.
Some professional kite flying right here.
Hell yeah. Make it do some figure eights, loop-de-loop.
And once it gets high into the sky, you cut it loose. The second letter is addressed to Nethys. It explains that 5 different spells must be cast upon the letter at once within the same round. It does, however, state that the letter bearer fully expects this to destroy the letter.
Well, it's good of them to know that.
Who is sending these?
Does it say what type of spells it is, or just any type of spell?
Mostly explosive blowy-uppy spells.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's one of those.
I got Acid Splash or
The
let's see, I have, like, 3
letter's
different types of
destroyed after the
bombs.
first spell.
Okay, I've alchemical bombs, so they'll count as
Unfortunately, no. But yeah,
I
basic.
think I'll spend education on that.
Basically, long story short, you guys cast the 5 spells, the letter is destroyed. There we go, letter sent.
This is a weird.
Yeah. The last one, however, is a letter to Mazlade, the Imperial Lord of
Gesundheit.
Stewardship, Community, and Snakes.
Oh lord.
Yeah, we're gonna need a snake.
Watch, this one is just hide under a couch or something.
The instructions are that the enclosed message, a short request that a new canal wall be strong and reliable, must be transcribed onto an egg and then fed to a snake. It further notes that if the snake refuses to eat the egg, it is a bad omen.
I'm sorry, we have to
Does
transcribe
it
the letter
specify
onto
the
an
type
egg.
of snake?
Give me a religion check.
$25.
Alright, Mazlade, there's a shrine in Nantambu here, and they keep many quail eggs to inscribe to feed to their egg-eating snakes to act as divine messengers.
The hero was worried we were going to have to go find the snake somewhere.
When you... do you relay this knowledge to the party? Quinty?
Yes.
So, going to the shrine to Mazlade, you find that a recent community project resulted in a lot of prayers, so the snakes aren't very hungry today. You can still see if you can find one that would require a nature check.
Again, what type of snake? Because me and Quenty are snakes, sort of.
Not you. If you were adherents to Moslade, it might work, but you are not adherents to Moslade.
Oh, that's
To
so
that
true.
end.
Just like, yeah.
To that end, do you eat your eggs scrambled or whole?
You eat your eggs with the wrapper or not?
Yeah, I think I'll.
Alright, so now I have the mental image of the two of you just like picking up an egg and just unhinging your jaw and stuffing it in there. It's a little unsettling the first time.
Oh, that's.
And now I realize
That's good.
that.
Oh my god.
Now I realize I need to actually put forked tongues in your guys' models.
Oh man, that's funny.
Just in case, a later mini involves doing a blep. Okay. With that nature check, you find a snake who's still interested enough to take the egg.
You guys actually seen a snake eat an egg?
I've seen I've seen a snake drink water.
That's less upsetting, but seeing them eat an egg is...
It's a little intense.
It's intense, yeah. It's upsetting. Like, it's just like... Alright. It's just in there now.
Yeah, it's just...
I don't know if I'd go so far as saying upsetting, but like when they unhinge their jaws and like work it back and forth to get over the egg, it's cool.
Yeah. That's the part that I find upsetting. Like,
I feel it would be less
man.
upsetting with the human face because you could just unhinge the jaw and just stuff it in there.
Well, I
You
mean,
have-
if it's like a normal-sized egg and you're like a normal-sized human, you could just put... A normal man can fit an egg in their mouth, no problem.
I do that with
And
hard-boiled eggs.
giant dragons, so...
Yeah, so just like...
Oh man, I want a hard-boiled egg with hot sauce and pepper on it now.
Oh, brother, you and me both.
I'm gonna go see if Dad has any hard-boiled eggs he'd be willing to part with in the fridge later tonight. But yeah, delivering each of those letters takes roughly about an hour. With that, you have successfully delivered all of the letters without causing a problem. You have when you get back. Have you? She doesn't have the stutter. Have you successfully delivered all of the letters?
That we have.
In that case, she brings out a tray full of mugs full of ginger beer. This will help shrug off the rain.
I thank you very much. Ross says he takes one. He takes a sip. Gives Miss Baker a sip. He takes a sip.
Well, it did take a fair bit of the day. It kind of be expected with the parcel bag that full. By the way, did you guys actually eat the snacks that were given to you?
Oh yes.
That was the GM asking. That was the GM asking, not Ignacy.
Snacks are essential.
Like you said, she made coffee with us this morning.
Yes.
Yeah, you was saying like Frost just chugging mugs of coffee.
Well, I do thank you for that, and you've got your last assignment before your introduction ceremony tomorrow. So be sure to be up bright and early for that. Ta-ta. and he heads off to go out with Chisare and Hybrim. Okay, so more experience to be granted.
Hey.
Are we getting near the end of session?
Yes. Okay. Sorry, I've got the hiccups. And alrighty. That is 90 XP, 30 XP, and 90 XP, so 210 XP.
You 210 XP?
Yes, each.
Nice. Oh, we're so close to leveling.
You will most
Yeah.
likely level at the end of the last assignment.
Okay.
And it's honestly a good thing that we're pausing now, because I have some homework for you.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no, not homework.
Did not sign up for this.
So, we're gonna do the initial greeting, and you're gonna see why you have homework. The following morning, an athletic young man waves enthusiastically from the pathway in front of the dormitory. Off to the side, on the mossy earth, a woman in a handsome dashiki sways and casually dances, snapping her fingers to an imaginary beat. A bizarre beast, resembling a cross between a 2-foot-long crocodile and a bear cub, prances and nibbles at her ankles as she shuffles and snaps. Alright, let me...
Good, the JoJo characters have turned up.
And... Hi there, the man says with a wide smile. I'm Okoro, and this is Noxilo. We're part of the Uzunjati. Well, not yet, but the tale of our becoming shall be a good tale to hear someday. The Uzunjati tell stories to others and learn new stories in turn. Today we want you to tell us a story of your past week so that we can learn it and pass it on to others. It is not only training for you in how to tell a story, but training for us in how to be good listeners. We all benefit.
Okay.
So, yeah, before next session, I want each of you to come up with a story to tell for each, from your character's point of view, of the last week, which has been, working on the tasks. You're gonna have 3 weeks to do this effectively, because this is the makeup day. Next session isn't happening because Iris and Jacob will be out of town. That's why we play tonight. And then the next week is an off week. So next week, the week after, and then we play again. So you have until, let me look at the time here. You have until the 9th of March to come up with your story.
Alright, I have a sticky note on my keyboard.
Alrighty. I have faith in you. And I do thank you all for coming to tonight's game. And I do thank our viewers who... Oh, hang on. Oh, I do apologize, Zone. Welcome to the stream. Yes, Drunk Script, the language of the ancients. Alrighty. Well, I do want to thank everyone for coming tonight. Thank you all for playing. Thank you all for watching. And have a good one. We'll see you on the 9th.
Yeah.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Adios.
And
Night.